Hi, and welcome again to Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over the world. Yes, Arsenal versus Qarabag, or some people joking on Twitter, carry a bag. But carry a bag, we know that they've been out of the Europa League Cup and they're down at the bottom with -10 goal difference. A lot of people, including me, said it's a pointless game. Qarabag don't have anything to play for, but in my eyes, I think they were playing, or they would have liked to have played for pride, to get a win under their belt, and of all teams against Arsenal. But again, Unai Emery has a way of surprising everyone, including me, because you might have realised I didn't do a pre-match review of the match. I thought, there's no point, it's a pointless game. Arsenal just going to go through the motions. But no, it was an opportunity for the youth players, one or two or maybe three or four, to stake a claim to feature in the first team. Now, I'm not going to lie, I do watch some other YouTubers, and a lot of them did feature Smith Rowe. And apparently Smith Rowe didn't play because I think he had a groin strain in training. So he didn't feature. However, there were some other fantastic performances by some other youth team players. Bakai, Saka, Medley, Willock, Charlie Gilmore. Absolutely fantastic. Really good performances there. Even though I know we had our club captain back in Kolcielny, it was good to see him back. And Ozil had featured as well. I think he missed maybe 3 games. But yeah, okay, so those players featured. But the youth players there, the future is bright. The future is red and white. No word of a lie. I don't lie to you. I mean, the performance, the only thing I would say about the performance, there was no real urgency in the performance. Yes, we got the goal through Lacazette, and again, I didn't think that Unai Emery would have played Aubameyang or Lacazette in this match. I thought, well, Nketiah, it's a dead cert to be the lone striker, but he played Lacazette. And Lacazette scored the goal. It was a really good goal, an assist by Ozil. Yeah, the target man, Lacazette. But, apart from that, again, there was no real urgency. There was no really creative play in the midfield there. I know we had Willock there, we had El Neni, and to a certain extent, I can see why El Neni, he's the frozen man, he's the odd man out. He's not going to feature in the first team there, in the Premiership, even less so. I don't see now, in this season, what he gives to the team. Even in the Europa League Cup matches there, his performances is just basic. Really, really basic. I don't see any real penetration there. He gave the ball a couple of times, but yeah, I think maybe he might be another man that Unai Emery is probably going to earmark to be sold. Maybe in the January window, which is a real shame, because when he came in, I had high hopes for him, but yeah, unfortunately, that's not going to be the case. So yeah, that's the only thing about the performance. There was no real urgency there, but Saka, he should have scored. He had an opportunity to score there, but he fluffed his lines. But he will live and learn. Now, which one of these players do I think are knocking on the door to feature in the first team? It's a hard one. It's a hard one, because I know Monreal, came back, in the last match there against Huddersfield. So he's got some minutes under his belt. He featured again today. But Medley, he could feature. If Saka was to come in, who would he replace? Who could he replace? But yeah, a really good performance there. Really, really good performance by Arsenal there. We got the win. There are no injuries as far as I'm aware. And yeah, the young players, they really did Arsenal proud there. And Emery must be thinking, which player, can I actually put on the fringes now of the first team? I wouldn't like to be in his shoes anyway. But you know what? My man of the match has to be Saka. Absolutely, absolutely fantastic player. But anyway, guys, it's a bit of a short post-match review. I'm still a little bit unwell. You probably hear my voice, but that's not going to stop me from doing my uploads on my podcasts and what have you. There's not going to be any easy talk tomorrow, Friday. The following Friday, there will be the feature length, the longer length Easy Talk, not bite size, long length Easy Talk. And yeah, it's going to be a hoot. We're going to be having some familiar faces. I always say that, familiar faces. Next week, Friday, and the week after that as well, just leading up to Christmas. Anyhow, you have been watching Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over the world. And Europa Cup breaking news.